sees them 3.
Yep, you're right.
Excuse me. He's still talking about it?
Hold on.
What's he talking about? Okay, football.
I'll kill him. We have to kill him.
What the hell is he talking
Shut
about?
up.
Now, shut up.
I keep giving him dirty looks.
Don't be getting too close to the enemy.
No. That's why I said to him, listen, we can sit here and break it. But when we get out of this house, when we get out on that field, it's war. He told me he wants me back. What the hell?
But here's the thing.
I want blood on my...
He had a chance.
I want blood on my hands.
Why didn't he do it then?
I know. I know.
Because you know what? The ego.
I think he thinks we like him.
No.
You don't
He
think
knows that the only way he's going, he knows that he could drag somebody along and win the grand 100,000, but he can't live with knowing that the ego can't deal with knowing you didn't play a good game.
That's true.
So that's why we are what we are, because it's like no way. He could not deal with that.
That's true.
Not for a second.
It's true.
No.
It's true. He just wants to have people say he played a good game.
It's really super important. Super important.
He said he's been a second. He's been a snake. I'm just wondering who he's been a snake to, his own alliance.
That's
what, like what you've been saying.
Yes, because we never trust him. We knew what you were.
So he's a lion. He's been a snake to this whole time.
Huh?
He's a lion. He's been a snake to them the whole time.
Oh, absolutely. We knew that. I mean, I called that when
You've
we were
always
cleaning
said
the
it.
HOH.
Yeah.
I go, who turns on their alliance when you have 11 people left in a 6-people alliance in it? Nobody. That is like unbelievable.
I think this is Kevin's stuff. Right here.
Those are Dylan's?
Dylan's. This is Dimitri's top. I don't know who that is.
Isn't this
That's my shorts.
blue? Are you sure you didn't wear this? Whose is this?
It has to be Kevin's, but we'll leave it there and they could figure it out when they come.
I'm like, seriously. Yeah, he thinks that it's super, super, super duper important what they think
He does.
and how it ends.
He does.
I have him convinced now. You don't want to drag.
He changed his story twice. Because before in the room, I asked him, when did you have it? And he said he had it in the back of his mind, but that he spoke to you and it became clear. Downstairs, he said
Exactly.
he had it in the back of his mind, so he's not giving you credit. He doesn't want you getting
Exactly.
credit. But everyone already knows.
And when I walked in and said, is it too early to talk to you? He goes, oh no, it's never too early to talk.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And I go, so what happened there? And he's like, well, after I talked to you.
So he's switching his story.
Yes.
Why? Because he wants to make it seem like it was him.
Here's the thing. Nobody wants to give me any credit.
No, they don't.
It's hard to give me any real credit to say, and it's like, okay, well, don't give me any, but I already know what happened, and there'll be tape to prove it.
So he wants to make it seem to us downstairs like that was his move, and you never had any influence, but he forgot that he had slipped and said to us earlier.
Exactly.
Idiot.
But it's like, it doesn't matter, because we're not playing on ego.
Yeah.
We're playing on truth.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I know.
who cares? Don't say it. I don't care. Don't say it. Doesn't matter. I know it at the end of the day. I know what happened.
Exactly.
We'll see what happens.
Oh my God.
So Thursday comes. Today's Monday. So we still have 2 more days.
It's a lot. It's a lot, Karen.
It's so much.
Dylan is probably going to start pressuring you around Tuesday night, Wednesday, especially Wednesday, for sure. He's going to start
I'm going to tell him the truth.
Wednesday night.
I'm going to tell him the truth. I'm going to say, okay, here's the deal.
Oh, he's going to die.
I'm going to tell him
But he
I'm going
wanted
to tell him
to.
from the first day.
But
I'm going to tell him from the first HOH to that swearing on my children, to coming into the HOH room, to the brigade, to all the whole thing that never veered. I got thrown out the floor. that's when he came into the picture because Em had gone home.
Yes.
I told him to trust you guys more than them because I was still had been for 34 days with you.
Yeah.
You, and
I
then
know.
I saved Dimitri. Like I'm
You
the one
did.
that
You
turned
saved
the
him
vote
before.
around.
Yeah.
And then you made sure that they didn't flip it.
Yeah.
That is the credit.
I feel like people were like, we have to respect the HOH. So people were scared of going against the HOH, especially in week 1. We have to respect it. Everyone knew what you wanted. If you didn't say to him, this is happening right now, get up there, and he hadn't come up and sat there and looked me in the eyes, I wouldn't have been like shit and fought as hard as I did. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And you would told people, this is what I want to happen.
And I said, if I hear it again, that you don't know what I want, I know you're a liar.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I was just being very direct in that first week. And then I did cause a lot of commotion in week 1 and 2, led into a hell week for me.
No, it did.
It was like, I didn't, oh God, it was horrible. Horrible. On day 18, I literally almost self-evicted. I had my bags packed.
It was that bad in here.
I cried uncontrollably for like 4 hours.
Why?
Because I was like, what the fuck? I have just fucked up my life. What am I doing here? I
Yeah.
just second guessed everything. Like, what the hell am I? I mean, I really was like, oh my
Just
God,
nervous.
just so fucked
Just
up.
a wreck. Just a wreck.
Just so screwed up. And then, you know, then it went, I had to work. Then Cass was such a squirrel, but I'm like, you're a liability. She has to go. And I started identifying who was causing problems, and it just really went. If you look at week by week, it really was. Mark started it off, and then Dallas and Cass were together, and then Jackie was in the mix of that, so they had to go. And then Gary is the reason that Cass is why Gary got nominated, is because of Dre and Gary. If you
Yeah.
look at the weeks,
Yeah.
that's what was happening
I know.
because of
know.
who was
I know.
going against who in
The
those
brain.
weeks.
Yeah. It's
And
true.
then once we got to back to William was still being manipulated and had put up them. And then it flipped around, and then Netta got her butt sent home,
Yes.
which was the greatest move of ever the whole season.
was Netta leaving.
Oh, God, I'm so glad she was such poison.
Oh, I cannot believe Bruno and Kevin told Cindy to keep her, and she listened to me.
I know.
I was shocked.
But when I told him that me and Cindy were not friends, that and Bruno would not believe me, and neither did Kevin. He's like, you guys were best friends. I go, wow.
No, Cindy's perception of things was very skewed.
I knew that you had her enough. When I identified that she was working both sides,
Yes,
I
you
came
did.
to you and said, and to him, she's going.
Yes, you did.
Boom.
You-
That was
you
a
told me-
one
you
hit.
told me right
that
here.
was one bullet.
You told me right here. And I knew, and at that point, she was on the block with Jackie, so I knew you were a logical player because you had said you want Cindy gone. An emotional player would have said, I
been
want Jackie. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that too. What are you doing? Are you still reeling over Mom being here?
What?
Are you still reeling over Mom being here?
Yeah.
I just keep thinking if I would have had a family member come in here today, how I'd feel.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it hurt me.
And your dog.
What hurt you about it?
Just I'm there every day. I'm there helping and doing something every day with them. And I just really miss them a lot. I really miss them a lot. My dog thought I was angry at him.
I know.
I don't fucking like that at
That
all.
was hard.
I don't like that at all.
But they made you touch the dog.
I know. He still thought I was angry at him.
Really? Because
Well,
you
he
stood
didn't
there.
know where the hell you've been for 70 days.
Oh my
He feels like I left him. I can only wonder how my niece feels.
No, she knows. She's watching.
Yeah, I
And
just
Momi's watching.
Momo.
Momo.
Oh, Momo. Yeah, it hurt me.
But in a good way.
Yeah,
That's your
I
stuff.
guess. It
There's
took
some
a lot
of your-
out of me.
There's some of your stuff.
Huh?
Are there any of these yours?
They had the whipped cream on them.
Oh, yeah. The whipped cream, Sarah. That was awesome.
Wasn't that wild? Kevin, she says you're going to need 2 cans of this.
Oh my God. It sprayed him.
Her little thing said in training.
It was on the left-hand side. In training thing. Do you think there'll be questions about that? Or it won't, right?
I don't think so. I don't know, though. What do I know?
Season 1 there was. That's why I was worried about it.
What's that noise?
I cannot believe
My
Andrew-
eyes, honestly, from having to get that makeup in them today, they are burning so bad.
Still?
Yeah. Because I usually take off
Do you
my
have the
makeup
eye
every
drops?
night. I do. I already put them in. No, it's not good to keep putting them in that much.
That Chinese food was so good.
Wasn't it good?
Oh, it was so
I'm so full from it. It was so good.
He's in a different mood.
Completely. I wondered if it was the family.
But why would that put you in that mood? Because I feel like...
Did he go into Kevin's room?
No, he went... I don't know. I think he went down. Did he?
I don't know.
I looked over and he was
Heavy
wiping.
Wevy.
Oh, that's what's his name used to call him? What's that guy's
Who?
name? Kevy Wevy. What's his name used to call him that? Shit. I shouldn't have drank all that.
William?
No, like on season 3. That guy used to call him Kevy Wevy.
Oh,
The other guy that he used to flirt with.
yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Sharon, if we don't win that POV, we're screwed.
I know. I
We
know.
gotta study. That's all he does is study. He says, I want you gone. Oh my God.
Because he knows his biggest competition to the check now. I think his ego says that if he gets there, he's going to take you because
There's
he
no way he'd take me.
wants to prove.
That he was still the best.
Yep.
There's
Honestly,
no way
I
he'd
think
take me.
that.
The only way he wins every time, but not because he's the best game player. Because
But does he? Think about the jury then. Does he? I had him convinced he wouldn't.
Netta, Bruno, Cindy are 3 for, or 3 for, and William, or 4 for sure votes for him.
Karen, Dylan,
Dylan might
Dimitri.
vote for him.
Karen, Dylan, Dimitri, William,
Jackie's
Dre,
voting for him over me.
5. Ika wins.
No, Jackie's voting for him over me.
Who cares? I just said the 5.
No, look. Jackie, Netta, Cindy, Bruno, William.
Not happening.
William not voting for him?
4. You win.
You don't think William would vote for him?
No.
No?
No, I even think that.
Why is he so scared of me and not Dimitri? In a fight,
Tico.
I think he thinks Dimitri will hinder his chance of getting there, and I think he thinks I'll beat him if we're there.
Tico.
He has a big ego.
Huge.
Everything he
Comes down
wants
to ego.
reassurance. He wants reassurance from them.
Ego. Yeah, for sure he does.
He does.
He's in there maybe in the bathroom having a conversation. Right?
I think Dylan thinks it'll be split and that Kevin. But didn't Dylan say that he'd rather it be us sending home
Yes.
over Kevin?
Yes.
Doing that?
And he hasn't even talked to me about it again.
Kevin wouldn't send him home though. He would send Dimitri because he's more scared of him.
Oh, 100%.
He is scared of him.
Yeah.
What did the people say when they walked in? They said to Dimitri, they told him that he was the stud of the season. That this is, and they also called him a comp beast.
Yeah.
They said, "Are the muscles real?"
Yes.
They liked him.
They do like him a lot.
And you pegged that.
I told you that.
They
The
came
fans like him the
They
most.
came over to us and called
The
us
fans want him to win. I'm sorry, but they
Yeah.
do.
petty. Yeah. Yeah. Then they came over to us and called us petty.
They don't like us. They think, what are those two girls
I
doing
think they
here?
kind of like us though, Karen. They kind of
Did you get the feeling in season 2 they liked you? Okay, well, that's how they like you in season 5.
Really? When I left the house, I was surprised at all the people who liked me.
Okay, well, then why did you just say they didn't? Then
No,
they do.
when I was in the house, I didn't think
Oh,
they did.
no, I know those people didn't.
Oh.
I'm talking outside.
No, no, no. While I was in the house, I thought Canada didn't like me.
Oh, okay.
When I was in the house, I thought that that they didn't, and I didn't care. I didn't think about Canada liking me. I thought about playing with these people and wanting to stay for. Like, I wanted to stay. I was devastated, devastated, devastated when they backdoored me because I'd won 3 competitions. Season 3, I was great at comps. I won a mental comp, a physical comp, and the counting comp that got me 3 comps back to back. They could not stop me. That's why they backdoored me. They thought if we put her on the block, she'll win POV. Now I'm here and I can't win anything to save my life. It's embarrassing.
What is that? Why is that?
I don't know what happened. I used to be I mean, I feel like I'm 32 now. I was 29. And I don't know if... I don't know what... You know what happened? I started working in sales, right? And this is where it comes to my memory. And my memory got shot because it comes to the bank deals and this, and it was just too much. And when I started working in sales, in the car dealership, the other financial manager took off for a leave of absence. So I was there by myself for over a month working. I was there at 6 in the morning. I wouldn't leave till 11 at night. Dealership closes at 9. And I would do that every day for a month. I did not see my kids. I remember one time I was at work and my son tried calling me. The sitter didn't get him. It was a cold stay in Toronto. And we live a 45-minute walk to an hour from home. And he had to walk home, my 10-year-old son. And I literally broke down because I was just working so much and they wouldn't bring anyone in to help me. And for the longest time, I was working these jobs where I wasn't making a lot of money. And I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere in life. Getting older, I'm 32, and I'd gotten this job, and I felt like I couldn't complain, I couldn't say anything, I couldn't use the fact that I was a mom, because you know how it is when you're working.
Oh, I totally
and
do.
you can't. And I was just working my ass off just to save money, just to take care of the kids, but I couldn't see them. I did not see them.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. But I have to make money to take care of them because I feel very dependent on their dad. And I don't like that. Like even now, I was moving